Sometimes we see a video or we see a thumbnail and we don't know what to expect. Trust me guys, you are not ready for this. You are not ready for this unless you know this product. Look at my goosebumps, like I always said, they do not lie. Go make yourself that cup of coffee, get comfortable, and be prepared to be amazed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Cabasse Rialto system. Not speakers, it's a system. They come in a pair of 2 speakers. I'll put them on screen. But this is a system, and I'll get into why it's a system shortly. Firstly, I want to thank our project sponsors on today's video, Homation, for sending these out to me. They have always supported. They are the best in the game. I know many people out there say, Morne, he just goes for Homation's products and he's a Homation puppet. Can't be further from the truth, guys. I work with Homation because they are the best in the game. They are like family to me. That is the way that things need to be. I work with many of the other companies as well. Just nobody treats me as well as Homation. My products are always going to be fair. I will touch on the negatives as well as the positives. I make no money out of this. They do not pay me to do this. This is purely because my joy of audio. That is why I started audio as a hobbyist, as an audiophile, as an enthusiast. I started this to sort of just maintain my hobby. So my outlook has always been the same. It's not about the money. I do it for the joy and what I get out of it. Okay, so let's get into how this Rialto or the Kabas story started. I did not know anything about them, but they've been around for ages. One of the oldest companies in audio. And Alan, we were chatting, and he started telling me about them, and I still did not really grasp it. So organized the set to come in. So now I start doing my review on said product and brand, and oh my goodness, was I blown away. I've not even heard them. I'm gonna experience them with you guys. I'm going to divide these videos into 2 again. Some people have been saying it's too long. I get that. So I'm gonna make the video unboxing and overview, and then technical and demo. Some people don't like the unboxings, some people like them and they want to watch it. So if you don't want to watch the unboxing, you can skip this video to the technical. I would still recommend watch the unboxing because I'm going to go through a few things which I'm not going to touch on in the technical. So technically, a lot of technical and technically, they are still going to be the same video, just split up into 2 for the guys that don't want to watch the unboxing and the overview. Okay, so as I unbox these, I will then start touching into specification and why certain things are the way they are. Just need my morning coffee. It's early on a Saturday morning. These things are so heavy. So you think they're bookshelves? That's not going to work. Let's get into the box and let's see what we get. So I'm gonna have to pick it up again. It is a box in a box. How nice is that packaging? So this is the black. I'm not quite sure if it's gloss black or matte black. From the picture it looks matte, but we'll see now. I was under the impression it's gloss black and the white is matte. So we'll see now what we've got in here, but there we have the beautiful packaging inside another box, and I always like that because it preserves your packaging and it makes sure your product is secure. Okay, let's see, do we need to take it completely out of the box? Do we? I think we do, so let's roll this out. come out. It looks like it slides from the side. There we go, there's the complete box, and then the top is open. Decided to change the viewing angle so you guys can see. So there's the box. Let's see what is on top. There we go. On top we are greeted with optical cable, HDMI cable. So yes, this is a system. This is a powered set of speakers, but not just any powered set of speakers. These aren't your JVC speakers or your clip speakers. These are, I want to say, top tier. I can't think of anything higher end than this, and I'll touch on that shortly. As you can see on the back here, you can just see how they look, how the album art is displayed on the top panel. This is sort of hinting at the high-end unit that this is. We will touch on price shortly because these aren't cheap. As you can see, 150 dB peak. For bookshelves? 115 dB peak. Guys, do you have any idea how loud that is? I doubt your ears will survive. To give you an idea, I think 120 or 130 is standing at a live concert. Just to give you a little idea. Okay, let's get this top piece off. Packaging is insane, really. Packaging is top notch, insane, as you would expect. So what do we have in here? Little box. Got no idea what this is. Maybe power cables, correct. Look how beautiful the box is just for the power cables. Oh, and look how beautiful. You see, this is nice. They give you nice stuff in the box. So that's one power cable. This is another power cable. Just want to make sure that is all that's in the box. Want to give you guys all the information. So those are the two power cables. I love how they've stacked them inside this box. What else is here? Everything as we go has got its own little slots. Look at that. So here we got the little magnet grills. I see most of the guys don't opt to use these, so I think they're going to be more for protection than anything else. So the magnet grills, 1 and 2. What's in the middle here? I think this is a booklet. Look at this, beautiful matte black. Okay, so it pulls open like that. I think this is going to be your... How cool! Look how cool this is. Look how cool this is. Little manual, but the attention to detail. This is what I always say. The unboxing experience is what makes... I mean, if you spend a lot of money, and we'll touch on the amount of money soon, this is what you want. And this is something that Definitive Technology always did so well for me. And Polk also does a good game at a budget point to do this sort of things. Okay, so I can see everyone asking me, how much do these cost, Morne? These are 100,000 Rand bookshelves. Well, basically 99,000 Rand bookshelves, just under 100,000. So before you guys go clicking off now saying, how can a pair of bookshelves be 100,000? That's not where it ends. There's so much more to these, and as I start unboxing and delving into it, you guys are going to understand why they are 100,000 and why that 100,000 is actually a bargain deal if you take everything that these offer into equation. So let's delve into it. I think that's all the little things on the side. Now we will take out a speaker. Let's see if the bag is one of those bags where you can sort of just lift it up. It is. Okay, there's one speaker. I actually want the one over the top. Let's put the one there. One over the top glass. I think it's this one. They weigh the same, because normally one of them is going to be heavier than the other, and this one is not. So I'm going to touch on why that is soon. I just want to make a little sturdy base where I can put this down. Okay, so let's get into opening it. I love the felted bag. I love the Kabas logo on it. The attention to detail is prime. And this is strong. As you guys could see, I could pick up on this bag and it does not break. Okay, matte black. Thank goodness, because I know they come in gloss as well. Matte for me is the way. Gloss is getting old, but guys, my goodness. So, before we look at that front, this top, this is the volume knob. The feel is absolute mold perfection. This is also a glass screen that shows album art and everything that's going on. I will put pics in, but you'll also see this when I test them. The finish on the matte. So, as you guys, for those who don't know, we also do cabinets. So if you've not checked out our Carpentry King YouTube channel, DIY tips and tricks, that is sort of coming up slowly. I've only started that recently, but go there, check things out. You might learn a few DIY tips and tricks, but matte is one of the most difficult colors to work with. Gloss has its issues. Matte just has more of them because black shows everything. But okay, beautifully finished. Now you got this curved cabinet, curves bigger to the back, not by much, but slightly. But this is still a small speaker. If you take everything into comparison, let's just turn this bag around. So for the front, this is Kabas in a nutshell. They do everything different. They do everything by technology. They try and overcome physics limitations by giving you a small package, but giving you a hell of a lot in that small package. Guys, carbon fiber, inverted cone, maximum excursion, minimal distortion, tweeter in the middle. I always thought, why do guys put the tweeter in the middle? Until we did the training a while back with Ascendo, and they do the same thing. It's to give you the absolute perfect distribution. It just works. Trust me, it just works. I was always not a fan of it until I've seen the technology and heard the technology work. Amazing. So this gives you a very small footprint. But how weird is this driver with it being inverted? I've never seen this. When we did car audio, we used to invert the subwoofers. This is almost that same thing, but the magnet is still on the inside, so it's just the cone that's been inverted. But this is carbon fiber. This ring around is stainless steel. They have their beautiful logo at the bottom, and then also at the bottom of the speaker, again, stainless steel with these rubber feet. So as you can see, the build quality is nothing short of perfection. On the top of this glass as well, stainless steel surrounds. And then we turn to the back. Now this is where the magic is. You know, most of the guys and girls are going to look at the front. Real men, we go to the back. That sounded wrong. That sounded wrong. It's not how I meant it. But the back is where all the good stuff is. That came out wrong. But don't read too deep into it. It is exactly what I'm saying. The good stuff is at the back. This is a 6.5 inch bass driver. So this is a freeway speaker. This is actually a floor standing speaker, freeway, mid-range, tweeter, bass driver. And again, I'm going to sound like that Chinese or Japanese guy with the car, carbon fiber, because it's carbon fiber everywhere. Beautiful carbon fiber bass driver. All the good stuff is at the back. Heatsink for the amplifier. Again, milled aluminium. Finish is premium. Hard on off button. quality fittings. Power cable, Ethernet. Now on the optical there's two. You might ask why there's two. One says optical, one says link. So for the guys that have played around with smart speakers, linking them with Wi-Fi can be hugely problematic because sometimes they fall out of sync. So I've done it on some of these speakers where I connect them with Ethernet cables. This comes with that solution built in where you connect it with optic cable. And also optic cable, easy to come by, long lengths. You can make them as wide as you want. So no proprietary cable that you need to use to link. You can just get your own and take them as far apart as you want. Then you have your RCAs. If you want to do analog connections, you can do that. HDMI for TV. There's a status light, USB, pairing for Bluetooth, or for Wi-Fi. These are not just smart speakers. These are damn serious smart speakers. Many people put the label on a speaker saying it's a smart speaker just to call it a smart speaker. Like I said, Bluetooth is considered a smart speaker. It's not. It's just got some smart functionality. Then you get to the stuff that uses Wi-Fi. Those are smart speakers. Then you get to these, and these are Einstein speakers. Yes, let's call them Einstein speakers because they're that smart. And we'll delve into that shortly. Well, let's delve into that now. As you can see, there's a microphone. Each of these speakers have a microphone built in. These are connected to the internet, which connects to the Kabas cloud. Updates come directly to them. When new features come out, they get loaded up directly. But that microphone room corrects all the time. So as you put your speakers in the room, the microphone senses where the other speaker is and it does its room correction. So it sets itself up according to your room constantly. You move a speaker, it's going to detect you moved it and it sets itself up. So these are always going to be optimal no matter where you place them or how you listen to them. If you want, you got the app. So I've not delved into the app. The app I'm going to delve in on the next one where I actually test these speakers. But the app, you can set all of that, how you want it, how far away from walls, what you want it to do, and all of that, how the PEQ works. And again, these all have DSP and PEQ and all of that built in, but we will delve into that on the next video. Now, for the kicker, first I need more coffee. I'm going to give you guys a little second. Think of the most powerful bookshelf speaker that you've had. A powered bookshelf speaker, like let's say the PSBs, let's say the SVSs I have, let's say the Clips, the 9s, the 7s. You would think that the 7s and the 9s will be the most powerful, or even something like the KEF. But no, those all have like 100, some 70, some 100, 120 on tap. 120 would be the high end of the power on those. Let's say they bring out something like a 200 watts or a 300 watts. That will be super solutions, like all in one, perfect solutions. How much power do you think the set of these speakers have? I'll give you a minute, think about it. So normally the amplifier is in one. The amplifier is in both. There's actually in both. Let me actually take out both of them. Just balance it on the other side of the box. And let me show you. So they are identical amplifiers, lesser inputs, but the amplifiers are identical. Why did they do this? Because real audiophiles across ages have been seeing how much power we can put into speakers. There's a misconception where people think too much power breaks a speaker. That is false. Too much power gives you overhead on a speaker, gives you more headroom, where you only need to turn the volume up to 70 and no more, because no more is needed. So that rest is headroom. Think of it as displacement on a car. If you have a little 1 liter 3-cylinder with a turbo, it goes fast, but you have limitations because you don't have the displacement. Then you have a 2-liter turbo like a GTI, and you have more performance. Then you have a V6 turbo, and you have more V8, and you have more, and then the V12s, V10s and V12s. You see where I'm going? You don't need to put your foot down as much to get the same level of performance. Exactly the same is true on audio. So too little power will be more capable of breaking your speaker than too much. Because of too little, you put that gain up too much, the speaker starts slipping. The bass driver might get all the power, the mid-range not as much, the tweeter runs lean, starts clipping, and it burns out the driver. So more power is key. How much power do you think? Each of these speakers have 1,050 watts. Now guys, I'm not going back to the Iowa radio days of 1,050 watt PMPO. This is maximum output, RMS. 1,050 watts per speaker. That power is divided up into a tri-amplifier combination. That is 300 watts for your tweeter. Let me turn one around so we can get both angles on these. 300 watts for your tweeter, 300 watts for your mid bass, and 450 watts for that bass driver. That is the power you would have on a subwoofer, 450 watts. That is on here. So now think of the cost. 99,900 rand, 100,000 rand. You think it's a lot, but look at what we've gotten now. If you need to buy a amplifier that gives you 400 watts by 2, you will be looking at least 30, 35, 40,000 rand. Now you need another amplifier that can give you 300 by 2. You're going to be looking at another 20 to 30,000 rand. Then you need another amplifier to give you that. Or you can just buy a big 5-channel. But the point is, if you need to add amplification, you need to add the speakers, the cabinet. You are going to be way above what you spent in this small box, one box solution for the absolute connoisseur, best wanting audiophile in here. Next, we go on to the technology built into these. Like I said, these are smart. You can stream directly to them. No need to add a WIM, any of that. It's got a 32-bit DAC built into it. Highest of the highest. Again, these guys did not take any shortcuts on building these speakers. How did I not know of these guys before today? It is absolutely mind-blowing what they did in this solution. I'm going to put them up. We're going to test them. And then I'm going to test them properly, guys. I'm going to put them up against some big speakers on big power amplifiers costing way more. Let's see what they can do. I've got no idea what to expect, but I am excited as hell. And to get me excited about audio takes a lot, because unfortunately I have become desensitized to this sort of thing because I do it on the daily, all the time. So to impress me, you really need to go far out. When I saw the price on these, I was like, just another overly priced bookshelf. But now, delving into this, it's amazing what they've done. Guys, okay, I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and overview of these Rialtos. I'm going to put them up now and test them, and that video, I'm going to try and still put it out in this coming week. So today is Saturday. I'm going to try and launch this by tomorrow or Monday, and then later on in the week we will do the absolute testing of these. If you like this, I hope you did. I really enjoyed this. This is my passion. This is my love. I enjoy doing this. Please give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a share, help us grow so we can bring you more of these. And yes, guys, these are the babies. These are the babies in their range. You want to see their bigger stuff? I'll post a few snippets and sneak peeks. Let's try and get those in. Guys, stay safe till the next video. Cheers. Bye.